I've had a very exciting morning today, and that's because I've been carving up some twisties with this. Now what we have with us today is the Kawasaki Ninja 400. Now this right here, it's mean, it's green, and it looks superb from just about any angle. I'm Azman, you're watching the Bike India channel, and here's all you need to know about the Kawasaki Ninja 400. Now what Kawasaki have done is that they keep updating this model every year, and this right here is the 2023 iteration of the model. So it's BS6 compliant. You get sharp styling that's inspired from the bigger ZX-10R and H2 models. And finally, you also get two color schemes to choose from. This right here is the green color scheme, which is Kawasaki's signature, and you also get a grey color option on offer. Now let's talk about the ergonomics of the Kawasaki Ninja 400. As you can see, as soon as I swing a leg over, my legs are easily able to reach the ground thanks to the 785 mm of seat height that you have here. And also at the bottom here you get 140 mm of ground clearance, which has been adequate to tackle anything that our Indian conditions throw at it. The riding position of this motorcycle feels very natural. You're sitting upright and your legs are placed slightly towards the rear in an aggressive position. But what I really appreciate about this is that it feels more like a sports tourer than a sports bike. So you are not in a very committed riding position at all times. Sitting in this high tensile steel trellis frame is a 399cc parallel twin motor that is capable of putting out 45 horsepower at 10,000 RPM and 37 Nm of peak torque at 8,000 RPM. This motor is mated to a 6-speed gearbox with an assist and slipper clutch. There has been some loss in torque to comply with the current emission norms, but this motor is still very special because of how usable it is, be it within the city, on the highway, or carving through your favorite set of twisties. The power delivery is smooth with a crisp response from the throttle, the clutch action is light, and the gear shifts are slick. The engine gets into its element at around 6,000 RPM with a nice growl from the exhaust, and just loves to be revved all the way to the red line. What makes it even more engaging is the analog tachometer. This is something you hardly see on modern sports bikes, and it surely added a classy touch to my riding experience. Even though this is a high revving motor, it is extremely tractable and in 6th gear can easily manage to do around 50 km an hour. Even while cutting down speed to approach a speed breaker, you never really have to shift down to first, as there is enough power to pull away easily from second or even third. Suspension duties are handled by telescopic forks at the front and a 5-step preload adjustable linked monoshock unit at the rear. While this setup is on the stiffer side, it is amazing how well it soaks up all the undulations while riding in the city. At this price point, most people would have appreciated upside down forks at the front, although after spending enough time with the bike, I can say that this setup works very well. It is one of the most stable and confidence-inspiring motorcycles through a set of corners, which says a lot about why it would be a perfect track tool for a beginner. The handling is sharp and the Ninja 400 is very easy to flick from one side to another while holding the line perfectly, thanks to its 168 kg curb weight and how the motor allows one to power out of a corner smoothly. Enhancing the feeling is the grip offered by the Dunlop Sportmax tires wrapped around the 17-inch wheels. Braking equipment includes a 310 mm disc brake at the front, a 193 mm disc brake at the rear with dual-channel ABS. I got good feedback from these brakes, and once I got used to the feel from the lever, I was able to get on the brakes slightly later. Coming to the end of this video, a very important point to note is the price of this motorcycle. Now this is one of the most expensive 400cc motorcycles you can buy in India, and it is priced at a whopping 4.99 lakh ex-showroom. Although if you have the money, this motorcycle seems like the perfect proposition for someone who is a mature rider and who enjoys riding around in the city on the weekdays and also can take it to have some fun in the twisties on the weekends. While I don't justify the price, the Ninja 400 has managed to reserve a spot in my dream garage on account of its usability, comfort and butter smooth motor. We hope to see Kawasaki find a way to reduce the price so that many more can own and cherish this baby Ninja for what it truly is. We hope you enjoyed this video. For more content like this, like, subscribe and follow the Bike India channel.